Cathie Wood just shocked everybody and told us we don't need to care about the price. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. Plus, we also have the sheriffs of America shifting their neutral position into a what position? We'll talk about that as well. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button and let's get into it. Please read the disclaimer. So right now, XRP is sitting at $1 and almost 14 cents, up 0.32% on the day. XRP is so far getting rejected by the 115 area. Oh, happy 4th of July to everybody that's celebrating. I don't know if this video is going to get much exposure, right? Because of people, celebrating 4th of July, taking time off. But if you are watching this video and you are from America, the US of A, I appreciate you. I think that probably most of the viewers on this video are going to be outside of the US, but it's okay. It's okay. But for those of you that did join me on today's video, I appreciate you as well. Saturday, it's not easy to find time. You want to spend time with family or friends, so I appreciate you as well. Don't feel left out. It's when you have 3 kids, you got to show everybody love, right? You can't just show one part of your family love, right? So back into it. We'll see what happens here. The market has been doing very good over the past few days. Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, Bitcoin, okay, right? It has risen, but XRP up about 14% from the low at $1. It's easy to do the math from $1. Anything above that, you just add the dots, right? So it's up 1.14, it's up 14%. Easy math. And so we'll see what happens here if XRP can cross over that 15 level, and then the next level that is resistant is all the way up to 127. So you can see we could have a fast movement. So that's what I'm going to be watching out here for with XRP and just price action type of situation right now. We still have the competition going on, by the way, on BTCC. If you're interested, that 3,500 XRP giveaway, and also Ubit are partners there, so check them out. Interestingly, President Trump said, the Trump economy is soaring. The stock market just completed its best quarter since the last time he was a president. Stocks are surging, exports are riding, the trade deficit is shrinking, and trillions of investments are creating jobs. The global age of America is just getting started. And why do I bring this? Because when we look at the situation right now, stocks are doing very good. I just had a conversation with someone new that I met yesterday at the pool. He was actually a dad from another class that someone from my class, he has twins, and the second son is in his class. Anyway, TMI, right? So we started talking, and apparently I said, oh, the guy knows what he's talking about, right? He knew about the job report. He knew about this. I said to him, what, are you really interested in investing? He says, yeah, I'm I work a 9 to 5, but when I get home, I'm really, watching videos on YouTube and trying to learn and stuff. And we got into a long conversation about investing and all that. And we talked about how the stock market has been easy, right, over the past 6 months. And the crypto market, he said, well, what's going on there? I said, why is it so bad? I said, it's so bad price action wise, and we'll get to Cathie in just a second, because of the Clarity Act. A lot of money right now is sitting on the sidelines because of the Clarity Act and a lot of uncertainty around the crypto market. Whereas in previous cycles, of course, we had low interest rates, but there wasn't this black cloud that said, oh, if that doesn't pass, it could be bad for crypto in America. There wasn't that. There was a lot of things that were happening, but there wasn't one big thing that was sitting there as a weight on the crypto market, and investors looking elsewhere, seeing, oh, it's brighter over there. It looks better. AI is doing amazing. Let me go invest there. Whereas he isn't even interested in the crypto market. He told me, I have some Ethereum that I bought back in the day, but I'm not really interested in what's going on in the crypto market. Why? Not because of the technology or the potential or anything, because of the price action. And I told him, listen, this is a mistake. You need to have diversification. Yes, it's important. to be, heavily focused on stocks. But the stock market right now is pulled very, very high, and you could get, a whiplash there, and a surprise, because I've experienced where we had massive rallies in the stock market, like 2018, where 17, 18, it was running up beautifully, and then we had a big pullback at the end of 2018, and mid 2018 into end of 2019, we had big pullbacks there. So you don't know what's going to happen, especially with the stock market, and we need to be careful. Same thing in crypto, but right now crypto is, has been pulled to its lowest. It could still pull back lower. We talked about that, the possibility of another leg down before another leg up, that many analysts are talking about. But when we look at where the markets are and where the economy is in the U.S., it gives me confidence midterm, 6 months out, a year out, that the crypto market will be okay. Again, this is just my opinion. This isn't just my analysis. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. As always, this video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. So we just talked about the Clarity Act, right? Major news: the county sheriffs of America has shifted to a neutral position on the Clarity Act after it was described as continued discussion in recent day regarding parts of Section 604, aka the Blockchain Regulatory Certainty Act. In the letter, Sangin Bank leaders, MC Sheriff says that based on its continued review of the bill, there remains an opportunity to further strengthen the legislation in ways that support responsible innovation and practical needs of state and local law enforcement. So this is one of the ethics, and also the enforcement has been an issue there. We'll see over this July 4th weekend what comes out. I think over the next 2-3 weeks, we're going to hear a lot of updates, a lot of maybe potential changes, a lot of things that are coming out on, we'll see the probabilities probably shifting one way or another according to the confidence of the main Congress people that are pushing the bill through. And it's going to be a very, very interesting couple of weeks. Sometimes the summertime is a little bit slow, but July is actually a very good month for the crypto market historically. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I have a feeling. I have a tickle. maybe maybe I got ringworms. I don't know what the tickle is. Anybody with kids knows what I'm talking about. So we'll see. And even the SEC chairman is like, hey, an entire generation of digital asset innovation developed outside the US, not because American entrepreneurs lacked the ambition or American investors lacked the appetite, but because American regulators lacked the will. Under his leadership at the SEC, that era is over. And yes, this is important. The SEC is pro crypto, and the SEC chairman Paul Atkins is said that XRP is not a security, basically. But we know, I don't know why I'm doing this. Right? America. Why we know that why the Clarity Act is so important is because a new SEC chairman can come in 2 years and flip the switch. So that's why it's so important to get Clarity Act done. And again, long term, 50% of Bitcoin only is in profit right now. How long will Bitcoin stay stuck in the blue zone? It could take a couple more months, but once the metric flips back to green, a new bull cycle will start. History is clear on what could potentially happen next. Whenever the blue comes, and the blue might come for 6 months, a year, we don't know, but there's always the green after. Question is, do we get to the red, right? And you can see that percentage of supply and profit, it always goes to the red in the cycles. Same way we hit the blue, we hit the red. So there's always potential in the crypto market. The question is, what are you investing for? Are you investing for those, 10,000% moves, or are you investing for long-term, stability, profitability? Are you investing for, retirement? You have to figure out your goals. One of the dads there actually that I was talking to also, he's big on self-awareness and self-fulfillment, right? And thinking about, why am I doing things? He actually, is a wealthy guy. And he said to me, I last 2 years, I've kind of shifted a lot of things. And I say to myself, is another $1 million going to make me more happy? Is that, new car going to make me happy? Is this going to make me happy? And he's going on, he told me that he's, spending about $4,000 a month on a therapist. I was like, wow, like 3 times a week he goes. And he said it's really helped him in his life, in his relationships with his, wife, with his kids. And so, it's important to not just focus on investing and yes, that's a tool to help us have potentially an easier life, but also think about how we can better ourselves. If you're spending all your time, researching and not talking to your kids or watching too much of my videos, I give you a pass. Watch less videos of mine and talk to your kids and play with your kids and have fun with your family, because that's what matters in the end. Okay. I know that we're trying to make a lot of money, but also I think it's very important to emphasize the other things as well. Okay. I just wanted to say that, and I didn't say it last night, so I wanted to say it now because I've been thinking about it recently. Since I had a conversation with him as well. I was there for like 6 or 7 hours, so we had a lot to talk about. ARK Invest bets on crypto rails, not token prices. Now, this is something important we talk a lot about. When I look right now at XRP, I don't see anything different fundamentally outside of Clarity Act. Let's put Clarity Act aside. I don't see anything fundamentally worse for XRP right now than when it was at $3.60, right? So when I look at that, I do my fundamental analysis of that, and I look at all the things that initially made me buy XRP. Nothing has changed. It's actually gotten better. The only thing is the Clarity Act might make it harder for crypto firms to do business in the United States of America. But outside of that, nothing has changed. And so when I look at that, I say I'm looking at the price right now. Doesn't really matter to me long term because I'm not selling right now. So if it's at $1 or $1.50 or $2, it doesn't really matter right now. If I'm day trading and I'm swing trading again, of course that matters because I'm looking at short-term movements, how the price reacts. And that's why it's important to differentiate how you're investing and what you're investing on. You'll understand soon why I'm talking a lot about this. It's kind of a teaser to something that you'll understand soon. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest bought over 75 million in Coinbase, Circle, and bullish shares during June, Bitcoin's worst month in 4 years. Per ARK's daily trade disclosure, the firm added roughly 44 million in Coinbase, 25 million in Circle, and 82 million bullish across the 3 main ETFs. ARK is buying regulated crypto infrastructure while prices are down. I think she might have got, I don't know when she bought Circle, but Circle did get hit a little bit last week when we talked about this, how it came out about that new stable coin that was dropping. So, of course, it hurt Circle's price. I wonder where they bought. But still, she's saying, I don't really care about prices right now because I'm looking at the crypto market long term. And she knows that there's cycles. People might look at her as, she doesn't know what she's doing, but she has been successful in some places and she has been unsuccessful a little bit in other places where she's been very aggressive in many growth stocks that have, flipped on her. She's also sold some stocks right before they ran. So what do you think? Is she right about this or wrong about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. And Tom Lee says, and this is from Lark Davis' page, he says a 10 to 15% pullback is on the table, but Tom Lee isn't worried. He said that he's had all year S&P grinds to 77 at first, then pulls back, comes for understandable reason. Fed shifting away from forward guidance and IPO lockup unlocking, oil supply risk building. Earnings momentum stays strong, and with fund managers still undecisive, he thinks that we'll buy the dip hard. We'll see. We'll see what will happen over the summer, what will happen into the end of the year. Where is money going to go? Does Clarity Act pass? Doesn't it pass? Think about a scenario that, let's say it passes and a lot of money starts flowing in, price action starts popping, XRP doubles, let's say it gets to $2, lots of hype, lots of excitement, all the money's flowing into the crypto market. We could have a banana zone. That's a possibility. But on the flip side, if Clarity Act doesn't pass right now, maybe it passes down the line, who knows? Investors are going to be uncertain what's going to happen. So that could be the worst case scenario. There could also be some mid ground that it doesn't pass and the crypto market still has interest and people are still buying. it could be a situation where the rock is lifted, or the boulder is lifted off the crypto market shoulder, and good or bad news, people now have certainty, right? When you have uncertainty, then investors are freaked out. But if you have certainty, you know already, okay, it didn't pass, it's moved down the line, let's talk about something else. I'm sick already of talking about the Clarity Act, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see where we go from here. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think is going to happen? And of course, check out BTCC and Ubit if you're interested in investing in the crypto market short term. Again, these are affiliate links, so I will get a commission, and thank you for that. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.